Why did I just hear a church bell?
See, that's why I always just pick the colors.
Yeah. Well, we got to make it look pretty and nice, and I have to fix the timing things for ads. Oh God, that could totally screw me over. All right. So let's take a look at today. It's our first round of day 3 of the Enterprise G tournament. This is the second group stage, a best of 3. Are you confused yet? Read the rules. Let's take a look at our setup here. This is the map Shards, which I love because you got that lawnmower island. And this is Guilty versus Exile. And so for Guilty, we've got Nicinator in a Marceau, Pterodyne in a unique upgrade Petropavlovsk, Slipaways in a Daring, Simply Cat in a Marseille, backed up by another Marseille that's RSJME. And then we've got Black Blueberry in a Schlieffen, full secondary build. And we have our first Wisconsin sighting for the tournament. This is Bijudrama. Bijudrama in Biju. I see. Okay, in a Wisconsin, we've got Gunlu. That's not gonna read his name. I just read it in a unique upgrade. And finally, we've got Merlin in a regular Petropavlovsk. All right, Puddin, what do we got for red?
We got a Ledgemod Shimmy, which interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Napoli, Conde, Riga, Soya's all going to apples. A Petro going to the bottom of B. Completely shocked that they're putting a Petro on the bottom side of B. Never seen that done anywhere at all. We have the unique upgrade Montana, which means I don't want to die, but running furious. Little confused. With a Goliath and another Ledgemod Shimmy going to chocolate.
Wait, he's running furious, but he's also running the extra AP damage, which extends the duration of his fires.
Right, along with the Ledgemod, which
Reduces
the fires and secondary.
I want to burn, but less so.
I'm just confused. This is probably. I'm just confused. This could be brilliant, or what were you thinking?
We'll find out. Meanwhile, by the way, Shimakaze Freeman is running 12-kilometer torps, but the Shimakaze to the north at Charlie, Chocolate as you like to call it, he is running 8-kilometer torpedoes with this unique upgrade. And a Goliath. This is the first time we see a Goliath, too.
Ironically, the best thing to run with the unique upgrade is the 20s.
Yeah, the 20s is nice. You can just pump them out everywhere.
I believe I mean, like, I don't think you're going to beat the Ledgemod 8-kilometer, but you're getting the 8-kilometer with the 20s. Like,
right.
I'm not going to laugh at a Shimmy running 8s in a competition because, well, I was memeing one day and completely forgot to change my Shimmy build, went into a clan battle game, and we won because I was running 8 kilometers and they reloaded that much faster. Poor Montana.
Right. Go ahead and you can keep up if you want. I'm just tabbed out for just 1 sec here.
Hey, I mean, that is a nice thing about the 8s, but the Ledgemod, you can just keep pumping it out. The problem is there's really not much area of deniement once you figure out. Let's see. The green team got B, whatever they are. I can't remember the Exile. We're finally getting apples flipped for the red team. Too many players on the team, guys.
This is what happens when you form a team of 9 instead of 3 or 6.
Like, I want to say potato or pot 80, but I know they're not, like, I think Guilty is the main one. I'm not sure, but they're gonna get C.
Yes, Guilty is the main one.
Of B. The Petro parked in on the bottom of Bacon, taking the safer spot. I'm surprised he's not along the side, so he can just put his nose into Bacon to start flipping it.
Mm-hmm.
But a little bit more traditional of, hey guys, we've got 20 minutes. We don't have to just yeet ourselves forward. We do
Right.
have the Conde Napoli for, was it
Exile.
Exile?
Exile. Yep.
Punishing the Petro that is bow in over on the, what is that one line? I wanted to say 10 line. But of course, there's a Golden Lou over there. It was probably Ledge Mod going, hold on, guys, watch me drop my Dutch ovens and like miss you guys.
He is absolutely unique upgrade.
I'm not saying that he's not good with them, but let's face facts. A lot of like the amount of people that actually connect a lot of those Dutch ovens are very far and few apart.
Right. Ah, I'm being told that we can call the Howlin' Jimmy. All right, we'll call him Jimmy from now on. Thank you for that. And chat saying that you are actually kind of quiet, Puddin', so I turned you up.
I wonder if it has something to do with like even an hour earlier.
Yeah.
Shimmy, well, let's see. Shimmy and Marceau in the middle of the map are low ask, about half. Interesting. Somebody must have touched torpedoes.
Oop, we got Shimakaze going into the B cap for Team Red.
I mean, there's nothing there to stop them. For Team
Well,
Vile, we still have the hot action of Petro Bowen. And to everybody's shock on the other side, guess what? We have more Petro Bowen action versus. Ooh, Marsilli just took a massive hit. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was actually the Goliath.
Marsilli. Oh, you mean all the way up at the north?
Yeah, at Apples. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that.
You, north is Charlie.
The chocolates.
Unless there's multiple.
Ooh.
Okay.
Jimmy almost nailed the Schlieffen with those 8 kilometers.
Petro going down.
And
And
leaves Jimmy all alone. You better run, Timmy or Jimmy or Steve.
Jimmy's all alone. That's right, against a Napoli and a Condi.
Well,
We'll see if they can wrap things.
But
I'll see.
you know, as I like to blame, Bogsy put an island in my way.
So the nice thing about the Wisconsin's position right now is it actually allows the Condi and Napoli to push up a little bit farther, be more aggressive, which is what they're doing right now. However, the Wisconsin is actually reversing. So that kind of helps to protect Jimmy for a little bit longer. Meanwhile, it looks like Soyuz in the A-cap is continuing to be farmed, but he's still alive.
Well, I mean, because of Wisconsin's there, you can't do what you need to do and split the Napoli Conde to go at the Golden, so they're kind of forced to go at them from one direction.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have still split because you got the Soyuz there. And what's the worst case scenario? Conde heals and marches of Wisconsin?
Yeah, but the Wisconsin does have the 406s, and Condi's bow armor can't, right? I mean, the Wisconsin will overmatch it.
Right. Just because overmatch exists, Conde has black hole armor, so we have that.
Well,
ooh, we got daring on Jimmy Akin
this is
and
true.
Bacon.
This is true. And look, at Petro died. But you do have the ability to make that, you know, spaced armor bounce shells. It's just a very difficult situation to do that if you're coming through very slowly. All right, Marseille goes down. That's simply Cat.
It's pronounced Marsilli.
Okay.
All right. Gotta keep the esports alive. Esports alive.
Well, and also got to keep the YouTube comments alive, right? Zath, it's pronounced Marseille. Anyway.
All right. Jimmy goes down. It's horrible. Leaves the Wisconsin all alone.
No, not Jimmy.
Schlieffen is, well, Schlieffening. Oh my God, he's living a dream. He is living a dream.
He is doing the Schlieffen thing right now, and also dying for it. He's got 8 kilometer torps coming. Oh, he dodged.
Going off. Who needs Hydro?
Whoa, he dodged both of them.
Imagine if there was a third.
Impressive.
Truck.
Oh, look, there they are.
Now, Team Guilty does manage to reflip Bacon into their control as the Conde kills Wisconsin to give them some more points. but more importantly, give them the ship
Ooh,
lead. But there are plenty of
ooh.
low-health ships out there
Conga,
for Team Bio with the Riga.
conga line
Soya
torpedoes
slow.
just smashed him right there. Very nice torps from the daring.
No,
Back to
not
the
the
Schlieffen.
Sleefen.
Yep. Wait, wait,
Sleefen
wait,
got
wait, wait.
torpedoed from
He ate a
every angle.
shimakaze sandwich. Yeah, both shimakazes going down on him. Boom.
Well,
And then there goes the shima.
Shimmy, Shimmy paid the price for it.
Worst case is currently has Furious active. So
So
there.
he's got Furious active. He's probably got 15 flags to stop from burning, along with a lot of skills not to burn, and Furious.
Speaking of Furious, Riga is about to go down. Pops his last second radar, and there he goes. Remember to bring a super ship. You are forced to bring 2 tier 9s. So Exile brought a Riga and a Soyuz at tier 9 in order to bring their Kandi at super ship.
Well, it's looking like it's gonna pay off for them because, you know, there's a lot of like the Marsilli's gonna go down. Then like you're gonna force to shoot the Petro because the DDs don't want to get spotted. Like the only healthy DD is the daring.
Correct. Now,
Right.
Chad is catching up with your moniker for calling out the different caps. So to quickly explain that, because last time we did COTS together, we decided to do EU together, and then I did NA with Raptor. So that meant we got up at 6 a.m. local time to bring you King of the Sea EU at 8 a.m. local time. Oh, that was a beautiful kill on the Petro right there. And so because it was such an early morning for us, and we were both still absolutely trying to wake up, Putin decided to start calling the various caps by various breakfast foods. So apples, bacon, and chocolate. And in maps with the fourth cap, what did we call it, Putin?
Donuts.
Donuts, of course.
Ooh, shot in on the Marsilli by our furious Montana who doesn't want to burn.
Nope, nope. But he's healing now. He's okay. And actually, it seems to kind of worked out for him. I mean, they were able to receive the push through the C cap.
I mean, I don't even know what Furious does because I just don't take it.
Furious
Could they-
increases your
burning.
reload speed.
I mean,
So
I guess it can be worth it still while like I don't want to burn because while you are burning, it's like, yes, please let me reload to kill the thing shooting me. Oh,
So-
the daring just got gated. And
Right.
that leaves to Marceau on B by himself to single-handedly kill everybody with his AP.
he's got it, dudes. So again, going back to that discussion, what Furious does is you get 5% reload boost for every fire you're on, but you get 10% for the first fire. So what he's doing with that build, I actually kind of understand. He doesn't want to burn too much, but he wants to make sure that he's at least on one fire. So that's the idea behind that build. You see it a lot with the British battle cruisers. The St. Vincent, for example. It's a common build for them.
Right, because they just pull out the box of duct tape.
Well, right, exactly. They got the super heal, and they don't really care. And why wouldn't you want those ridiculous guns firing more rapidly? Either way, GG for both teams, but Exile comes off with winning round 1. Let's go back to our screen here.
You know what? I like the strategy of because you know like I don't think we've ever seen it in a competition.
What's that?
Or at least we've done 8-kilometer shimmy.
Yeah.
Like I kind of like that. Like just okay, you're the kite side. They're going to be pushing into you, so your torps technically have a longer range because you're pumping them out while they're pushing into you. Just keep pumping them out.
Yep. So for the emergency response for the Montana, the unique upgrade, that's 10% quicker fire extinguishing, 10% quicker flooding recovery. Also, it helps with rudder shift and allows the steering gears to be repaired quicker. So that's the idea behind that. And so with, let me go and pull up the commander skills as well. Where is that? I'll just make up another one of these.
Was he running Adrenaline Rush too?
I think so. I'm gonna run an ad break now just to be safe as well. And hopefully that doesn't trigger an ad break during. Um,
Uh, well, to continue with the first story of apples, bacon, and chocolate, for those that are still here, somebody got upset with me for not using the correct phonetic alphabet, which, and ironically, if you don't know, there are 3 phonetic alphabets in the world.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But of course, this being a military game, everybody wants to use the military one. Uh, Somebody called me unprofessional for using the bacon phonetic alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kept the meme alive, and now we get the comments in Zach's YouTube channel about me being not a professional.
That's
And
right.
my ongoing joke is this game is esports ready, and so am I.
That's right. So super heavy AP shells. Super heavy AP shells. You get 7.5% extra AP shell damage, and then you take 10% less damage while you're on fire or flooding, but you burn for 25% longer. So again, the idea behind this build that he's running is I want to burn longer. I don't want to take as much damage while I'm burning. And then on top of that, Furious, where's Furious? Here it is. For the first fire or flood, you get 10% main battery reload time buff. And then for each additional, it's another 5%. So I want to burn longer. I don't want to take as much damage while I'm burning. And frankly, I only want to burn once, maybe in 2 locations, right? You don't want to burn more than that. So the unique upgrade that that they took for the Montana, let me pull that one up again. Okay, the unique upgrade for the Montana allows for fire extinguishing time 10% quicker. So this is so that if he becomes overwhelmed with fires, then he can DCP. So I believe that's kind of the that's kind of the synergy between that. This is probably not as important as the other stuff, frankly.
Well, I
You could
mean,
probably get away with just regular concealment module and be done with it. Or at slot 5, he could also take the, isn't that where the consumable? Yeah, ship consumables modification. So he could actually buff his heal by 10%. And if he buffs, I think if I remember right in slot 1, he had the DCP module, right? To buff his active time for DCP by 40%.
I believe so.
So if he did, then this would also buff the DCP action time by 10% additional. So that could be like the Giga Chat brain.
I mean,
I don't know.
like my only question is, like, are you getting your value out of that instead of just AR and less fires?
Right.
You know, for random battles, I don't see Furious is good in randoms because like you just literally have everybody slinging HE to the point to where battleships are doing it even when they shouldn't be.
Yeah. So, it's a good idea in a competitive environment when you've got small number of ships and you can really control who can fire back at you. It's great in ranked as well, by the way. Why are we on
Well,
repost now? Oh, okay.
I don't know. Read the rules.
Okay, let me try.
Uh,
Map. Okay. Okay, so they picked Guilty chose this map. Okay. And looks like the ad break is going properly. Good. Um, Chat, what do you guys think of the hat? Does this go with the green, or I'm colorblind, so please tell me if it's garbage. I'll put another hat on. Like I can do my replay theater hat. Nah, I don't know. Blue and green work together, right? Maybe I do this. Maybe I wear my blue World of Warships hat. Maybe I do that. I look good for the stream, you know, for the stream. And the visionary director behind the classic film East of Eden. Do not know. King of the Sea
Yeah.
doesn't start for a while.
What do you mean, King? Let's see, that's what, June?
No, probably. Usually it's in the fall. So September,
Okay,
October, November area-ish.
so it's pretty much at the end of the year.
Right. Puddin', we got people saying that they don't believe you exist because there's no lighter sound.
Trust me, it's there. There, I'll just open the closet.
All right, we got ourselves a game.
I don't even remember who won the last game, and that was what, 10 minutes ago?
Here, let me tab out and double check. Yeah, it was Exile. All right, so anyway, here we go with game 2 of Exile versus Guilty. We have Exile in the lead up 1. Y'all can see the ships that have been banned. Here we go. Napoli. Exile is bringing with them Reserve 110, Napoli, PWDH Freeman in the Shimakaze. This is a unique upgrade Shimakaze. Probably the same exact build we saw before. Yup, 12 kilometers. And then we've got our 8 kilometer Shima. That's Der Bertige Fusel. In the other Shimakaze, we've got a Grisu 76 in a Goliath. Typical Goliath build. DH 30 in a Petropavlos, just reload. There's Slayer King 666 in a Riga again. No unique upgrade because tier 9 Sag. How'd you like to be told you get to play the tier 9? Jocker TS12 is in a Conde with the typical Conde build. Sam is in a Soyuz. And worst case 32 reprises his role in that crazy build that we saw in the Montana. Also worthy of note, he also buffs out his secondary range so that he can have close quarters for an additional 10% reload. So he's going for like all the DPM. What do we got to the south, bud?
We got a Petro at Napoli heading towards Apples. Napoli's going out wide. Petro's going to an island. Vermont in the middle. The Troisen, which is, you know, full Nuremberg build with Various. Because Various is the popular. I guess he's not full because he's got better aiming, which I don't blame him.
No survivability skills, though, at all. Look at that.
Well, I mean, you're not going to survive anyways in that ship. We got a Marcel, Nevsky, Petro, Napoli, and the 420 Blazing Gumo. All going out towards the 910 line. So, once again, Force is going to meet Force. Oh, that is a unique upgrade, Petro, by the way. Another one of those that I...
Merlin? Yeah. No?
I do
Which
question...
yeah, the one going to Apples, say.
Yeah, Apples.
Mm-hmm.
But I do question a little bit because, you know, if you can kill the thing that's killing you, you can live. But if you can also out-heal the thing trying to kill you. So it's, how do you want to survive? More or less. I like the, I want an extra heal and radar so I can try to kill the thing trying to kill me.
Mm-hmm. Thank you all for catching up with chat. People are saying the blue hat's good, so we'll keep that. I do have my captain hat someplace. I can also put that on. Anyway, yeah, I mean, the other thing, too, about the Petro with the unique upgrade, you lose that consumable, so that's one less radar and everything else. Eesh.
Well, I mean, we've seen this yesterday, slip with simply, you know, you smoke, I shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're adding a Napoli to this, which is even more smoke shooting.
Yep. Now,
Um,
Slipways with the Gumo simply kept shooting a little too early there. I don't like that. That just told him exactly where he is and who he is.
well, it wasn't going to take them long to figure out where the Nevsky was.
Sure,
But
but why
yeah,
give them that info?
it
Free.
does make your blind shooting a little bit easier. I don't like the change to go to the Soyuz over the Riga. Riga's still spotted.
I agree. Well,
You should be able to
he's
arc
dark.
that. Well,
Riga's
he
dark.
wasn't. But I guess their theory is let's just get the DCPs out on the Soyuz and bully the Tier 9.
Which
I
could
don't find
work.
them battle.
I mean, you know, he does have 4 more DCPs active or available, so.
Now, I do want to point out something that I think is important for anybody, especially with the clan battles coming up.
Oh
If you see where
no.
the Petro is at Chocolate, you don't put a Moskva there. You put something with low detection. Because they usually put something out wide, and if something's out wide, then Moskva just gets farmed out easier to where
No,
Petro-
Jimmy! Sorry to interrupt,
going on
but
with
Jimmy's
Jimmy?
in trouble. Jimmy's in trouble. No! Jimmy!
Oh, he's got smoke, and we find that buffs
For,
out.
for some odd reason, he decided to leave the comfort and safety of his smoke, get himself detected, so he was forced to make Inky. That's a big mistake. That's a huge misplay. He didn't die for it, but ouch.
Oh, more importantly, what he does is he wasted a smoke. He's healed a little bit too early for what payoff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy's detected again.
All right, we've got the Petro and Apples up north. Not a lot of action going on. Goliath shooting the Napoli. Petro's being reset. Matina's coming in on this Petro.
Kamikaze
I don't
detected on
see-
the radar. Petro has only 1 radar left because it's unique upgrade, Petro. For those of you who don't know the unique upgrade, besides losing 1 consumable, that's the negative. Petro gains AP damage, like what, 10%?
I believe it's 10%.
Yeah.
I myself don't find it worth it as much.
Yeah, utility's far more important in my opinion.
In all honesty, I think that's more for the higher skilled players.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone else like me, I'd rather have my utility. Well, they put the Napoli into Apples and they finally get Apples, so we actually have a cap ticking, but let's be frank, it's only a matter of time before the Petro dies at Apples because they're outnumbered 2-1.
Torpedoes on the Napoli at A. Takes 2
Napoli.
Goliath torpedoes.
Did he?
Well, those were single-fired Goliath torps. And that makes him detected now. Is the Soyuz going to look and shoot?
Soyuz is too busy burning.
Yep, there's another DCP. Check it out. He's already down to 1 DCP left. They are doing a great job of focus firing him down. Napoli Reserve 10 takes some torpedoes as... Ooh! And Black Blueberry with the brick smash to finish the job. Brilliant work for Team Guilty.
Now, I think as far as map position goes, even though you're down ships, Vile is fairly decent setup, but I don't see him maintaining this map control.
Mm-hmm.
Right, everything to the south at Chocolate, or whatever direction that is extremely low, and the thing that's going to stop the push is just getting focused down to Soyuz.
Yep.
Right, your Kande's out wide where he should be. The Riga's at an island where it should be, which means they're going to control C.
Ooh. Shima Torps on the
Petro-
Poison.
Ooh, Napoli. Napoli up north just took shimmy torps, I believe. Some sort of torpedoes. And he's going to go down to the Montana.
Okay.
Which means the Petro is going to have to reverse and get on the Bacon side of this island because, they can just march in and get
Well,
this cap. He needs to put an island between himself as the Nevsky finally kills the Soyuz.
the Petro probably doesn't even realize that there's a Shimikaze to the side of him. But yeah, the Soyuz does go down, but I think the Poison, yep, there he goes too. So they paid the price for that kill. A very heavy price.
Completely shocked that a Poison died.
And then we've got the Conde now firing AP into a broadside Petro.
There's the last radar from the Petro.
Yep, catches the Shimikaze out.
Was it Vermont? Yep, Vermont was turning the whole ship to turn its guns to shoot the Shimmy. But radar goes down, which means the Shimmy goes dark. That's
a shorter duration radar from the Petro, as the Petro takes one Shimikaze torp, about to take two more and die. Pterodyne goes down. Beautiful torpedoes by Freeman's Shimikaze.
Oh, that's a big kill.
Huge
is a big
kill.
Turn for them. Brings the ship back. They're gonna flip A, or as we like to call it, apple pie. We have one set of shimmy torps going in on Vermont. I think they have the distance. It's just will they get there in time before it gets behind the island?
Vermont?
Two shimmy torps.
It's gonna take two, probably. Yeah, there it goes. DCP is ready though. There's that.
I guess his DCP's running. That's why there would be no flood.
Yep. Simply Cat using radar to keep the Shimikaze lit. Gets the kill.
Well, they're putting their furious Montana, who's quite upset at them losing ships, into bacon while shooting the Vermont.
Makes perfect sense.
Napoli's quite low, but unfortunately he's going to be on a 1v1 duel with the Shimmy. I'm pretty sure Shimmy owns that spotting range.
I'm gonna say Shimmy's not gonna even allow the duel to happen. He's just gonna stay back, spot, and torpedo.
Right, if that Shimmy gets spotted by an Napoli, I'm gonna call you out for it. Be like, what did Streamer say? I wasn't good spotted? Hold on.
Something tells me that Jimmy is going to die way before he could possibly see the Shimikaze anyways. He's currently sitting broadside to the Montana and the Goliath.
I think the Montana shoot, like he should shoot the Napoli, but I think he's going to shoot the Vermont. No, he shoots the Napoli. Right?
Mm-hmm. Conde is quite low. They absolutely need to kill this Conde. Riga is quite low too. Those would be two very important kills for Team Guilty. There's one. And there's the second.
There's two. They need to get this kill on the Napoli so they can free up the Shimmy.
Well, that's going to happen.
That is a massive kill. Goliath, no. Don't let the Vermont shoot you.
Oh, he is holding the brakes. Now he's going to start moving because the Vermont's behind the island from him. Or he can back up. Okay.
Nevsky's APing the Petro.
Oh, no.
This is funny, too. Anemic shell types from these ships. Petro's anemic AG that doesn't like the work, and Nevsky's AP, which is anemic also.
Mm-hmm.
There comes the AG. The Petro. We do have a Petro coming up behind this Montana. Hopefully the Montana's aware of this. But
he is spotted. And he's looking right. He's looking right at the Petro pudding.
Who would the Petro shoot though? Would you shoot the Montana or just focus on the other Petro?
Honestly, I would be hoping that somebody on my team who's dead is spectating the Montana and can say, dude, don't come out. That's what I would really hope right now. That's what you do in competitive. When somebody dies, they don't go and cry or tab out and start playing Bejeweled. They go in and they look at the battleship guns and where are they pointed at.
Right.
So Merlin comes out carefully, but still gets smashed in the face because, well, worst case was backing up for it. Honestly, if I was that Petro, I would have just stayed behind the island. Waste the Montana's time in looking because he just took him out of the battle for however long.
Well, it's the old age adage that people just don't like. I don't like to just sit there and not do damage because they think they're not doing anything or participating.
Right. Well, Players in this
Well,
game have been conditioned that damage is king.
yeah. I wonder what brought that about, PR. All right, the Petro's gonna go. Guilty's Petro, or the green team's Petro goes down to the red team's Petro,
There you
or
go.
to Vermont. Now the red team's Petro can just come out and start blasting the Montana because he's got a Vermont in front of him that is loud. Oh look, what's going on?
Puddin sounds muffled apparently. I don't know how, but okay.
Probably because I'm still just waking up.
I'll have to go and check after this game, y'all. It's like you got a pillow over your head. Ooh.
Well, I don't see this Montana surviving. I think he's in a peculiar situation.
Yeah, nice torpedo, and then we've got the shot right in the front there, right on that little cheek area. Great shot by Black Blueberry, good execution. And we're going to game 3, Puddin.
Yay, game 3. Let's see, we just got the Goliath and Shimmy left, and what is this? 2 games in a row where Team Bravo's won? My team?
Yep, that's correct.
I gotta keep that dream alive, guys.
That's right.
I mean, at this point, I don't know what Goliath or Shimmy is, just like something spotted, just shoot it. There's
Oh,
one
now's the
thing
part.
there's one thing that I never give up, but you got a full health not to get driven by Simply Cat.
Ooh, nice hit on the Marceau. Both ships are still trying to save their star right now. Rhesus cannot save his star by getting smashed by the Vermont, though.
No, he cannot. The Shimmy cannot save a star by not shooting anything.
Well,
Like,
Risu turns broadside to Black Blueberry's Vermont. That's probably not a good idea. Just putting that out there.
well, I mean, I would do it because Vermont is clearly set up for capping. Because why else would he be going into A?
Okay, fair enough.
Look at everybody shooting the Goliath. I don't like your chances anymore.
Even the Marceau using AP.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's the bad call. Oh my God, the Vermont shot AP too.
No!
Well, apparently Vermont's AP can do things. I'm
Goliath!
completely shocked.
Look out!
Simply Cat activating his AR by taking a torpedo.
No, he's helping Freeman save his star. How dishonorable.
I don't think that's what he was thinking.
Don't you love that in rank, though, when you, like, there's only one enemy left, and you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna let this guy save his star.
I don't do rank anymore. I don't like it. I personally do not like to save my star. Why should you be rewarded for being on a losing team just because you did good? Right? You still lost, and I know they did it because all the Unicums back in the day would be as soon as you lost a ship, they just immediately go back to port. Which, whatever. Like, if you're that good, you should be able to help your team come back from one ship.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna put you on mute for 1 sec. I'm gonna run an ad break, and I want to listen to the stream and see how you sound.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you do sound a little bit quiet. I can turn you up, but I would say you don't sound any different than yesterday, so. I'll turn you up a little bit more in chat. You guys can keep telling me what you oh, wait. I went the wrong way. That was the problem. Alright, here we go. So, Duckman complained about you being too quiet, so I made you quieter. accident. Sorry, Puddin'.
Nice.
All right, Puddin', we need to go look for a game 3. Would you mind backing out and taking a look?
Why are we looking for game 3? What's going on with
Be-
this one?
because Guilty brought 3 12-kilometer radars, and you can only have up to 2.